Like, I think cops even get sweaty palms trying to come down here, you know what I mean? It's territorial, it's kind of ours.
What drew him and so many others into such a harsh and dangerous lifestyle?
I don't know if anything like drew me into it, it just kind of like became me. I don't know, like, I don't think I ever was like, oh, I want to join a gang or something like that. It just was like, they were my homeboys, and it's just like your mom. It's like your homeboys are like your mom, you know what I mean? You protect her like with your life, you know what I mean? If someone hurt her, you're gonna want to kill them.
Their kinship runs deeper than most families. Their dedication is showcased in ink.
Dance tattoos, they represent who you are, how you grew up, your lifestyle, people you miss, things you love and hate, what you're about.
My eyelids, it says no love lost. Kind of just basically means that I love who I love and I hate who I hate. You know what I mean? Like, no matter when I die, I'd still hate the motherfuckers I hate and still love who I love.
While their world, demeanor, and behavior might seem grim, even brutal, some believe it's ingrained in all of us that the urge to belong and the longing to become tattooed are instinctual.
So many people in the West kind of look at people that tattoo and mark their body as a kind of fringe, bizarre element. I disagree. I think what's going on right now is a continuation of what man has done since the dawn of mankind.
Chris Rainier is a National Geographic Society photographer and has traveled the world to complete his latest work, a book titled Ancient Marks.
In the thousands of people that I interviewed, what I really came away from that experience understanding is that there's a hunger to belong to a group, whether it's a gang of kids that hang out in, the malls of America, or it's the gangs in East LA, or it's a group of people that are in Milwaukee.
Chris has spent time with gangs around the world.
I noticed that there was a very ritualized, visual set of symbols that they needed to have when they were tattooed. And they could only be tattooed at certain parts of the journey of being accepted into the gang. Each tribal culture, each gang assigns a status to how many tattoos and what kind of tattoos that they have on their body.
From the Japanese mafia, to the gangs in the Philippines, to the Maoris of New Zealand, to the gangs in LA, he's witnessed striking similarities.
Many tribal cultures believe that when the body isn't tattooed or marked, it is an unfinished canvas. It is a clear canvas, and it's only when you go from childhood into adulthood and go through the initiation of being marked do you become a more complete person.
Still, looking at these young men, one can't help but think, why? In a modern world where there seems to be endless opportunities to advance and excel, why would someone risk jail time or even his life by getting a tattoo? For many gang members, it isn't that complicated. Often, it seems inevitable.
When I got in my gang, there were certain people that I used to look up to when I was young. Next thing I know, they started getting shot. Each time something like that would happen, it get me angrier. I wanted to be part of it.
Bugsy knew he wanted to be a gangster when he was 10 years old, but he waited until he was 13 to join. By most standards, he was just a child, but Bugsy doesn't see it that way.
Because you don't have time to have a childhood. You're busy trying to survive at that young age. When your parents neglect you and things go bad at your household and everyone throws you to the curb, who you go to? Yeah, my gang's my family. My gang is my family.
When I was really young, I thought that I would never make it to 21.
Oso is an ex-gang member. At 13, he joined a gang, and he started tattooing.
That was my whole thing. I was like, I'm never gonna survive. I'm gonna be shot. I'm gonna die. I never thought beyond that, and that was one of the reasons why I got this tattooed. Like my throat slit and it's stitched back together, because I am still here.
At 18, he found out he was going to be a father and walked away from everything except for his family and ink.
I would always kick it in the neighborhood. I would always do it with my homeboys. Those are my dogs, but my kids mean more than me than anything. I give my life. I give, do anything. I'd do anything to make sure my kids are okay, because that's the most important thing in my life now, along with tattooing.
Part of that change came when Oso met this man. His name is Freewind. He specializes in the Samoan art of tattooing called tatau. His bodysuit has taken more than 400 hours to complete. Freewind is traveling the world to hone his skills and has earned the title of Sua Suluape Freewind. In the tatau world, he is a chief. In his work and travels, Freewind has found a connection with tattoos, gangs, and other cultures.
Modern day gangs and say underground or jail tattoos, but especially the gang tattoos, I think that they draw a direct comparison and parallel to tribal tattooing.
He's also become Oso's mentor.
Now that I've had, I had the opportunity to meet Freewind and have him help me, create who I am now, who I really am, with my facial tattoo and learning more in the art form of tattooing and getting exposed to other cultures besides just, in my neighborhood, just on the streets.
Since ancient times, tattoos have served as a rite of passage, even a spiritual connection for many people. Are gang tattoos just an extension of that primal urge, or sick modern-day obsession? We may never know.
I like that look that I get. It's kind of sickly entertaining.
My tattoos represent who I am, what I do. You know what I'm saying? What I'm about. I still got more space in my skin to get more tattoos, I'm addicted to it. It's better than sex, I'll tell you that.
In the dark corners of a third-world penitentiary, prisoners mix urine and soap